Hello class. Assalamualaikum. Okay guys, today we're going to learn about financial accounting and management accounting. What do you know about management and financial accounting?
Financial accounting, we make reports.
What report?
What report? We prepare financial statement, the statement of the loss.
Very good. What about you? What do you know?
I don't know anything, teacher.
It's okay, we will learn today. Okay. So for the first one, we're going to learn about financial accounting. Like I said just now, financial accounting has two statements. Actually, there's many more, but mainly there are two statements, which is statement of profit and loss, and other one is statement of financial position. Okay. Financial accounting is very good. It shows the revenues of company, the cost of sales of company. However, it actually forms scenario of a receipt, monthly report, or yearly report. Do you know that every company needs to provide their yearly report, right?
Yes.
Have you seen one?
Yes. No.
You never seen it? Okay. Next time you can search into Bursa Malaysia and then you can look into it, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Whether focus too much to produce monthly, and they will not know the performance or the real value in order to increase or either it increase or decrease in economic value itself. Like when we focus too much on the revenue, but we don't actually know whether the quality has improved or not. But in management accounting, we will take into consideration all of that. Okay? You guys get it?
Yes.
Okay. And then in financial accounting, what we have in our financial statement?
In financial statement,
Yes, what do we have in our financial statement?
current asset,
Okay.
liability,
How about you?
ordinary share.
Okay, good. Okay. It states here that it treats many cash outlays and expenses as the period. That means we only focus on the revenue of the last year, and then sometimes we tend to not focus on the benefit of the investment that we made in the year itself. Okay. Such as sometimes we buy shares, but sometimes we don't have the earnings in this year, but sometimes in the few years. So in financial accounting, that will look as maybe as loss because that does not provide any benefit in the year. But however, in management accounting, they will take into consideration for everything. Okay, and then the next one is managers will be under pressure. That is because they need to provide the report as soon as possible in December and every year. And then the managers always need to reduce expenses. Do you know why we need to reduce expenses in our financial statement?
To increase the profit.
Okay, good. And then sometimes when we focus too much on the expenses, it is isolated from real value, which is like I've said before, we only focus on the revenue itself, but we don't know whether the company is actually expanding or not. Increasing a revenue doesn't mean your company is getting better, right? Okay, and then the second one is we're going to learn about management accounting. The first one that has been created is financial accounting. After a few years, the management accounting is created. Okay, do you know why management accounting is created?
No.
You don't know? Okay. Do you have any idea what is management accounting?
No.
You don't know? Okay. Management accounting is basically we allocate our costs, such as product costs. Do you know what is in product costs?
The cost of product, transportation.
Okay, that is will be included in the indirect material or overhead. Okay, in product cost we have direct material, direct labor, and there is still some more, but this is very basic in management accounting. Okay, this cost, however, refers to accurate product cost. Because in management accounting, sometimes we focus too much on another base. And as an example, we focus on labor base. When we use labor base, sometimes we cannot know the exact demand itself according to the production that we have made. And then it should reduce cost and improve productivity. But however, sometimes it will distract managers because management accounting report is quite difficult to understand for normal people, and it's not user friendly actually. It's very easy for financial accounting as you can only see the revenue. But in management accounting, we do focus on revenue. Okay, that is the very basic difference that we can know. This is the first one is going to focus on revenue, and the second one is not going to focus on revenue. Okay, management accounting should improve productivity. But like I said before, it distracts managers sometimes. Therefore, it will increase time, and then there are no key factors that managers can understand from the management accounting itself. So there will be waste of time, waste of energy, and then waste of cost. Okay. So I think today we will only learn the basic, and the next one I will teach the next day. Thank you, class. Hello guys, today we're going to continue our lessons the other day. Okay. So for the next one, we're going to learn about the challenges in management accounting. Okay, do you know any challenge that you think is might be possible in management accounting?
No.
No. Okay. Okay, so I have listed four here. The first one is vigorous global competition, which is main global competition of product in management accounting. Rapid progress in product, which is product keeps changing and it keep developed. And next one is what fluctuation in currency exchange rate and raw material prices even accelerate from corporate. Okay. So this challenge has made management accounting a bit difficult to be transferred in a form of report. Okay. So for, as an accountant, what should we do? What should we do, Farisha?
Must provide timely and accurate information.
Okay, that's correct. As an accountant, as you the one who prepare the management accounting report, you need to provide timely and accurate information. This is very important, as this will affect price realizations, intro of new product, and responses to appearance of rival product. Okay, why does it affect the price realizations? What makes you think so? Because in management accounting, we will learn about how to allocate the costs such as direct material and direct labor. And then sometimes we learn about overhead. Okay, and then the next one is management accounting is actually vital two-way communication, which is the managers and subordinates need to communicate very efficient because people in raw material department are different, right, in other department, right? So as an example, people in raw material department need to communicate information to another head department to let them know how much material that they purchase, how much material that they use for production. That is why it is called two-way communication in management accounting. Okay. Okay. And then management accounting success is actually depends on three factors. Okay. So for the first one is product that meet customer needs. Okay. Because in management accounting, we take into consideration such as quality, satisfaction, and everything. And then the second one is efficient production and distribution systems. And then because in management accounting, we know how much product is produced and how much product is broken. And then the third one is effective marketing efforts. Okay, because in management accounting also we have advertising costs. Okay, okay, okay. Actually, management accounting okay. Actually, in management accounting, if everything is have done correct and but the management is not good, and then the process will not be done effectively too. Okay, this is very simple actually elaboration of the other topic. Okay, I think that's all for today.
And I will explain about the opportunity. Okay, the very first is the increased demand for excellent management and accounting system occur at a time when the cost for collecting, processing, and analyzing have been decreasing. In highly automated environment, virtually every transaction can be captured for subsequent analysis. Automate part recognition and tracking system combined with local area network technology can provide continuous status report on work in process. Then, today's designer of management accounting system can use sophisticated electronic technology to devise reporting that more accurate, timely and effective. The computing revolution of the past decade has reduced costs and information collection due to effective management and accounting system, and the procedure without computer will be, the first one is costly and the second one is infeasible. Okay, I will continue to explain about loss relevant. By 1925, virtually all management accounting practice today have been developed, such as cost accounting, labor, material overhead, and under overhead we have budget of cash, income, and capital. This practice had evolved to serve the informational and control needs of the manager of increasingly complex and diverse organizations. Even without significant innovation in organization forms, however, the diversity of product and complexity of manufacturing processes continued to increase in the decades after 1920. Yet, the evolution of management accounting system after 1920 did not keep the pace of innovation seems to stop in the mid-1920s. This lag eventually led to today's problem: distorted product costs, delay and overlay aggregate process control information, and short-term performance measures that do not reflect the increase or decrease in the organization economic position. With somewhat spread public ownership of corporation securities, the demand for periodic auditor of financial statement is increased. Thus, the simple method were used to assign direct and period cost to products. Last but not least, also the cost of collecting data and providing prompt report to production manager have been too high to permit the real-time process control that is now possible. So, question was whether this system was sensible given the great expansion in information technology represented by electronic, digital and computer. So for me.
Assalamualaikum. Today I will present academic light X-ray. Academic light X-ray, we believe academic will light X-ray by focusing to narrowly on a specified model of firm behavior, influenced by economics of one product, one production process model of the firm. Management accounting academics found little value in the cost allocation imposed on organization by financial accounting procedure. One product setting used by academic economics and accounting never fully addressed the question of where the fixed cost came from and how this cost needed to be covered by each of the product in the operation. Academic literature concentrate on elegant and sophisticated approach to analyzing costs for single product and single process flow. As product life cycle are shortened and more costs are incurred before production begins, directly traceable product costs become a much lower fraction of total cost. Consequently, traditional financial measures such as periodic earnings and accounting ROI become less useful measures of corporate performance. That's all. Thank you. Okay, I would like to continue. Needed innovation. Management accounting system can and should be designed to support the operation and the strategy of the organization. The innovation spirit of 100 years ago at the outset of the scientific management movement can be recaptured by creative managers, and academic researchers who are committed to developing the new concept of the designing relevant management accounting system. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, so first of all, tell me about yourself.
Okay, so my name is Siti Ruqayyah binti Anwar. I'm here to apply for the accountant's role job. Yeah.
Okay, if you want to apply this job, can you tell me the history of management accounting?
So what I know is that back in the old centuries, 500 years ago, there was this monk named Fra Pacioli who have explained the system, the systematic system of bookkeeping. So in that time, the people in that time have used that system and have managed their bookkeeping systematically. Okay. So years have passed, and then came the Industrial Revolution. So at that time, individuals who intend to gain maximum efficiency from their capital investment, the owners would hire rather hire workers for a long-term basis rather than hire the workers for short-term and just bear the cost and risk for the workers. Okay, so that time also there are successful examples of hierarchical organizations such as textile mills, which was founded in the first half of the 19th century, and then there came the railroads which were formed around the mid-century, and also the steel companies, which was created in the second half of the century.
Excellent. It seems that you know very well about this history. That's all from us.